The next award is the Professional Excellence Award. The graduate for this award was also selected by the faculty from nominations by you and faculty. The award is based on criteria listed in your program. Those who nominated the student stated the student exemplifies the attributes of the professional nurse, serves as a peer mentor, participates in professional activities, and demonstrates exceptional critical thinking. This individual has been proactive with fundraising and serves as a positive representative for our class. I am pleased to award the Professional Excellence Award to Mia Stella.
Good afternoon. Although I had each of you in class this semester, it was asynchronous online, and this is the first time I've seen you all semester. So it's nice to see you on this last day. I have the honor of presenting the Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is voted on by students and faculty. The student who is receiving the Leadership Award this semester has served as the president of the SNA, Student Nurse Association, takes the lead in the clinical setting and helps her peers. She helps answer questions and is someone the students can always count on. The Leadership Award for Fall Semester 2021 is presented to Gabriella Frabata. Virtual. The next award is the Academic Excellence Award. The Academic Excellence Award is voted on by the faculty. The student who is receiving this award this semester has maintained a 4.0 GPA during an extremely difficult program, while also participating on the WMU gymnastics team. The student also served as a student council secretary and has offered mentoring to other cohorts. The Academic Excellence Award for Fall Semester 2021 is presented to Sarah Shirley.
Thank you, Mrs. Houtrow and Dr. Patterson. Each year, faculty members from across the university select the most outstanding senior in their various academic schools, departments, and programs to represent their unit as a WMU Presidential Scholar. The recipient of this award received 4 faculty nominations for the Presidential Scholar Award and also received 4 faculty nominations for the Faculty Academic Award, 1 faculty nomination for the Leadership Award, and 2 student nominations for the Professional Excellence Award. She maintained a 4.0 GPA and displays exceptional critical thinking skills and goes above and beyond with every aspect of her schoolwork. She is motivated to learn, grow, and improve herself as a future nurse. She participated as a navigator for Empower Success and helped students when they started to struggle. She is recognized by her peers as a student that stands out and recognizes things in clinical only seasoned nurses would know. She is a professional, accountable, and able to maintain multiple jobs while keeping her 4.0 GPA. Knowledge was offered to classmates that she was always willing to help. Despite her exceptional intellect, she always is welcoming and humble to other members of the cohort. Faculty have noticed tremendous growth in knowledge base and confidence in the clinical setting. Overall, she is a model student who represents the Bronson School of Nursing well. I would like to announce that Caitlyn Pung is the recipient of this award. I would like to introduce Miss Sarah Shirley, who was chosen by her class to give the BSN graduating student address. Please welcome Sarah Shirley.
All right, I'm tall. Congratulations, Bronson School of Nursing, Fall Class of 2021. I want to first begin saying how incredibly proud I am of each of you and want to thank you all for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the cohort today at our pinning ceremony. It is truly difficult to capture how special our time was in the 4+ years that we've spent together, both in and out of the classroom, but I'm confident that the memories created will stay within us forever. I know today may not look like what we had imagined it would be, but it truly is a gift that we've been given the chance to celebrate our journey to becoming registered nurses alongside each other in the midst of a global pandemic. To all the family and friends who are watching our ceremony from afar and behind a screen, we want to thank you for supporting, loving, and encouraging us through each step of the way. We would not be standing here today without having someone to call to celebrate our victories or pick us up after facing the many defeats that nursing school challenges us with. It wouldn't quite be 2021 without honorably mentioning the COVID-19 virus. This pandemic was anything but predictable, and the challenges that we faced helped us grow not only as individuals, but also future nurses. We learned the value of leaning on each other for support, being able to quickly adapt to unfavorable situations, and practicing empathy, which are all qualities that create impactful members of the nursing community. Personally, one of the most memorable moments comes just after the world completely shut down for what we thought would be 2 short weeks following the outbreak of the virus. I remember vividly, frantically trying to figure out how to download and use the WebEx software before what would have been our first OB virtual class. I was actually sitting in a hotel room, traveling home back to Arizona when this happened. You can imagine the scene. After countless technical issues and many bouts of frustrated laughter from everyone, Dr. Wadsworth eventually canceled the class after about 15 minutes while maintaining her usual upbeat and positive attitude that comforted so many of us throughout our time here. Nurses have been coined the heroes of the COVID-19 pandemic, and being the next generation to enter the field, I think we can all agree that that statement is nothing short of the truth. As Christine Bell once said, nurses are there when the first breath is taken, and nurses are there when the last breath is taken. Although it is much more enjoyable to celebrate the birth, it is just as important to comfort in death. We've all seen firsthand how important it is to protect and serve our communities both in and out of the hospital. If anything, getting this unique opportunity has shown us the meaning of not taking any moment for granted. Each member of this group of soon-to-be registered nurses has something so special to offer to the world, and we must recognize and extend our deepest gratitude towards the phenomenal faculty that had an integral role in shaping us into the people that we are today. We thank you for providing us not only with the education, but also the support that we received on a personal level. From creating a safe space within the classroom or offering a shoulder to cry on during our moments of self-doubt, to sharing perfectly timed stories to offer some comedic relief during our toughest weeks, each faculty member was vital to our successes in nursing school. We appreciate the sacrifices that each of you made for us and will forever value the tools that you instilled within us. Just like us, you had to adjust to the cancellation of classes and clinicals while ensuring that we were all receiving a high-quality nursing education from behind a computer screen. We cannot thank you enough for being patient with us during our struggles and being the first one to acknowledge our successes both in the classroom and throughout the floors of the hospital. My fellow students, it's been an honor and a privilege to learn and grow alongside of each of you. It's so hard to believe that just 3 years ago, we were all anxiously awaiting to receive those Bronson School of Nursing acceptance letters in the mail. And now here we are, 3 years later, ready to walk across that stage with those BSNs in hand. This journey has been nothing short of easy. From the countless hours spent on care plans, concept maps, simulation, and our favorite, those ATI questions. My hope is that you all recognize the amount of determination and drive that it took to get to where we are today. Attending college is no easy task, and conquering the additional stresses that accompany nursing school, like those early morning clinical hour report times, to the rigorous coursework that we studied, is something to be so proud of. Many of us faced significant life changes, but we took those challenges in stride and came out on top. Meaningful friendships were made, and many of us will likely be in each other's lives forever. Every one of you that are sitting here today contributed something of value to the program. I want to take a moment to recognize a few of our cohort members who made major contributions to our successes during the past 3 years. I want to thank Mallory Burkhard and Avery Stoddard, who served alongside myself on the Student Council Committee, and Jacob Goldstein, who was our student treasurer. Our fundraising committee, Mia Stella, Aaron Feast, and Katie Pung, did an incredible job at coordinating different creative fundraisers throughout our time here that allowed us to hold this ceremony and receive our pins. We have members who should also be recognized for their extracurricular achievements as well. Carla Klein graduated from the Lee Honors College after working alongside Dr. Wadsworth on her thesis. Nika Bergoli will be graduating from the ROTC program here at Western, and we want to thank her for her future services and sacrifice. Gabby Frabata was heavily involved in the SNA program during her time and served as the board president. Sa Tuanto and Caitlyn Blanchard took a trip to Costa Rica to expand their knowledge with the study abroad program, and Carla Klein also participated in the virtual form of that study abroad program. And finally, we have Avery Stoddard, McKenna Dietz, Charlotte Ramser, Claire Lykin, and myself, who represented the University as student athletes. These are just a few of the many highlights from our time in the program. We've been given the tools to succeed, and now is the time to celebrate our futures. Congratulations, class of 2021, we did it.
Thank you, Sarah. Pinning dates back to the time of Florence Nightingale. In 1860, Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George by Queen Victoria for her nursing service in the Crimean War. Miss Nightingale shared the honor with her nursing students by giving each a pin. The tradition of pinning continues today and has come to represent a significant milestone in joining the ranks of nursing. The pin is designated to represent the particular school of nursing and unites the alumni together. We ask that each of you save your applause until each student has come forward to receive his or her pin, so everyone can hear the student post-graduation career plans. While our faculty are assembling, let me explain to you how this part of the ceremony is conducted. Dr. Pam Wadsworth will announce the graduates. Dr. Samuel Abraham and Ms. Joan DeWitt will present pins to the first half of the class, and Mrs. Wendy Kirshner and Dr. Sally Valim will present pins to the second half of the class. Each student will individually be called forward to be pinned by one of the faculty. After each student is pinned, they will receive a candle, and they will walk back to their chairs and be seated. Once everyone has been pinned, I will ask the graduating nursing students to stand with all the faculty and all members of the audience who are nurses to recite the nursing pledge. Pam?
I just want to say, I love you all so much. I'm so glad to be in this with you. So I cannot be more honored than to be your colleague. So thanks for all that you've given me. Okay, I'm going to start saying names. Wijdan Almagura. Wijdan is planning to go back to Saudi Arabia to become an ICU nurse. Sarah Berry. Sarah has accepted an RN position at Holland Hospital in their post-operative unit. Caitlyn Blanchard. Caitlyn has accepted a position at Bronson on the General Medical and Oncology unit. Caitlyn Bojak has accepted a position in Dallas, Texas in the operating room. Nika Pergoli. Nika will be commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Army Nurse Corps tomorrow. She will work for the Army Nurse Corps in a military hospital for the next 4 years after graduation. Her duty station is unknown at this time. Rentea Carter. Rentea has accepted a position at Borges on the cardio-surgical unit. Rachel Clark. Rachel has accepted a position in the surgical ICU trauma step-down unit at St. Joseph Mercy Hospital in Ann Arbor. Zaya Coleman. Zaya has accepted a graduate nurse position at Beaumont Family Birth Center. Ariel Nadea Daniel. Ariel will be moving to Metro Detroit, where she plans to provide equitable health care for women and children in a hospital setting. Ellie Devlantes, has accepted a position at Mott Children's Hospital. McKenna Dietz. McKenna has accepted a position at DMC Children's Hospital of Michigan on the neonatal intensive care unit. Aaron Feast. Aaron will be working at UC Health Memorial Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado on the progressive care unit. Gabriella Fraboda. Gabriella has accepted an RN position with Mott Children's Hospital at the University of Michigan in their pediatric cardiothoracic intensive care unit. She hopes to pursue an acute care NP graduate program in a few years. Ashley Garcia. Ashley has accepted a position on the neonatal intensive care unit at Hurley Children's Hospital in Flint, Michigan. Alyssa Gilman. Alyssa has accepted a position at Henry Ford Detroit in the medical intensive care unit. Jacob Goldstein. Jacob has accepted a position at Borges on the medical oncology unit. Ethan Harris. Ethan will be working in the medical intensive care unit at Rush University Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois. Annie Hoffman. Annie has accepted a position at the University of Michigan Hospital Emergency Room. Jessica, I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. Hoogerhide. Jessica has accepted an RN position on a med-surg step-down unit at J.W. Ruby Memorial Hospital in Morgantown, West Virginia. Tessa Hosford. Tessa intends to go into the mental health nursing field. Mary Hurley. Mary has accepted a position at Mercy Health in the NICU. Eric Jurgens. Eric has accepted a position at Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit in the observation unit. Kylie Kampanen. Kylie has accepted a position at Spectrum Health on the cardiothoracic step-down unit. Okay, thank you, Dr. Abraham. Professor DeWitt. Now, Professor Kirshner and Dr. Valim, would you please come forward to pin the remaining graduates? Carla Klein. Carla plans to pass the NCLEX and apply for a job at the University of Michigan Hospital. Brianna Larman. Brianna has accepted a position at University of Michigan Health West in Grand Rapids on their Med-Surg and Peds unit. Kylie Loschitz. Kylie has accepted a float position at McLaren Greater Lansing Hospital. Claire Lycan. Claire has accepted a position at Borges in the medical oncology unit. Samantha Nair. Samantha hopes to work on a medical surgical unit at Christ Hospital in Oak Lawn, Illinois. Jasmine O'Connor. Jasmine has accepted a position at St. John Hospital in Detroit in the elective surgery unit. Kara Ott. Kara has accepted a position at Mercy Health St. Mary's in the Birth Center, working as a labor and delivery and postpartum nurse. Fatima Perez. Fatima plans to stay in Grand Rapids and look for mental health nursing positions. Caitlyn Pong. Caitlyn has accepted a position on the general medical unit at Bronson and plans to start a family nurse practitioner program in the fall of 2022. Charlotte Ramser. Charlotte has accepted a position on the progressive unit at Onslow Memorial Hospital in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Tiana Randolph. Tiana is currently looking for a job out of state, but planning to attend graduate school in the spring. Megan Robbins. Megan is moving to Maine to pursue ICU nursing. Mackenzie Seaman. Mackenzie has accepted a position at Sparrow Hospital in East Lansing. Nicolette Sealbinder. Nicolette has accepted a position at Henry Ford Hospital in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. Shirley. Sarah will be moving back home to Arizona and has accepted a surgery nurse position in the operating room at Banner Health. Mia Stella. Mia has accepted a position on the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit at the Children's Hospital, Colorado. Avery Stoddard. Avery has accepted a position at Sparrow Hospital in East Lansing. Daw Twanto. Daw has accepted a position in the post-anesthesia care unit at the Michigan University Hospital. Kenneth Tyler. Kenneth plans to work as a trauma or ER nurse. Jeslyn Vandeweg. Jeslyn, I'm sorry. She's accepted a position at Bronson Methodist Hospital working in labor and delivery. Payel Verma. Payel is taking the NCLEX and going to attend nurse residency program in California. Evelyn Votava. Evelyn would eventually like to work in psychiatric or labor and delivery nursing after completing a few years on a med-surg unit until post-graduation. Sorry. Amanda Walther. Amanda has accepted a position at Bronson on the general medical unit. And Zoe Zulke. Zoe has accepted a position in the cardiac ICU at Borges.
Thank you all. Will all our graduates and nurses please stand for the nursing pledge? With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, and social status. I will spare no effort to alleviate suffering and to promote help. I will refrain from all action which might be harmful to the quality of life of health those cared for. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With awareness of my scope of practice, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to hold and advance the standards. You may be seated. Soon-to-be graduates of Western Michigan University, you have been given additional responsibilities because you are about to earn the BSN degree. You didn't even hear the responsibilities yet. The responsibility to be leaders and scholars who participate in providing and advancing high-quality nursing knowledge and healthcare. Hopefully, some of you may choose to continue your nursing education in master's or doctoral programs that prepare you for the advanced role as nurse educators, as we need you. Nurse managers or nurse researchers. Still others may pursue advanced practice nursing as nurse midwives or nurse practitioners. And others will become bedside or community nurses who practice demonstrates why, year after year, nurses are rated the most highly trusted profession by the public. Whatever you decide to pursue, you are committed to lifelong learning because it is part of your professional responsibility. This is not goodbye, but a welcome to the profession of nursing and a welcome as alumni of this fine university, college, and school. Congratulations to each of you. Thank you all for being here and sharing this event with us.